catch up with Mal from Metal Marlarkey. Nice to see you again, sir.
How you doing?
Yeah, would you like to talk us through what you've got on your stand today?
Certainly, yeah, we can show you. So here in front of the screen, we've got a small display of some of the yokes that we can offer. On top of these yokes, you can see on the bikes here other design yokes, so there's a whole range. There's a McNeil style trials frame to take a BSA B40 and all the derivatives of. And here we've got one of our...
That's all hand welded as well, isn't it?
This is all TIG welded, yeah, sorry. Oil in frame, TIG welded, high tensile steel, very, very light. Very nice touches where in order to install and dismantle the engine, we can slacken off, unbolt the rear engine brackets and move it out the way there. Swing arm yokes, we're using REH yokes and forks. It's a little bit special. We like.
Yes, yeah. Do you machine your own yokes?
Yeah, we do. Yokes that we show here.
Yeah.
Well, when we talk about the bikes after these ones here, these yokes, they're all machined in-house.
Right.
And in actual fact, everything is done in-house until we get a batch order, and then we consider getting them CNC.
Yes. Right.
Here's one of our, we do a range of swing arms, but here's one of our oval section swing arms that you can see and we typically use. Bronze welded in these cases, which we tend to favour. Bearings are Meridian type bushes, and we've got these special integral internal chain adjusters, and these plates themselves, they're machined offset so that we can flip around and turn them, and so it actually gives us quite a lot of adjustment, which is ideal with a special for final setting up for chain runs and all this there.
Fantastic. Because you're never quite sure where the engine's going to fit in the frame until you...
That's right, so you can set it up and get the maximum efficiency really out of the chain run there.
Yes,
this is one in a digger style that was very popular back in the early 70s. This side of the Atlantic as well, with John Reed, Uncle Bunt. And it's really the first custom, I suppose, designs where we started to use multi-cylinder engines. Here we're using a Benelli Quattro engine. It's all our chassis work here. We've used a Ducati swing arm with their eccentric adjusters, our girder forks up front, and in our design digger style with the coffin-shaped tank there. Paintwork is done by Hillary, who's done it through a customer, and that's all gold leaf work.
Wow. Did you make the exhaust yourself as well?
The exhaust, yeah, which look fairly simple, but actually there's a little bit involved. If you look at the front there, just to get the symmetry and to get the balance there of the 4x4s.
Yeah. Are you running a balance pipe on those, or don't you need it?
We don't need it, not with this kind of setup there.
Right.
No.
That's beautiful.
The bike in the middle there is we've done it in a desert sled style. So if Steve McQueen on his any Sunday wants to go and play in the desert on today's kind of motorbike, this is possibly something that he would go and choose. So if you're going to use an unused Hinkley Triumph Scrambler engine, the 900. It is a fuel injection motor, but we've converted back to carburetors. We use fancy K and CR carbs. Our own design chassis there, geometry matches closely to modern contemporary Triumphs and Ducatis and so there. So should it want to be taken off-road on the trails, it's more than capable of doing that. The only concession we've done on this really is shoving the battery underneath the gearbox, protected by a sump guard. But what it does mean is that we can keep that nice open and naked look.
It cleans it up a bit, doesn't it?
Cleans it up, because the whole idea with this is that they've stripped down no nonsense, simplistic look there. We shaved off £90 off what the new Triumph Scramblers are. So power to weight drives absolutely fantastic. The clickability is superb there.
That's perfect for your own great escape, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It is set up to take a pillion, albeit it's a 1 3/4 length.
Yeah.
So down to your local pub or cafe, more than comfortable enough. We've used modern Triumph 1050 forks there, refurbed with Angiani Italian cartridge internals. And as I say, I'm road testing at the moment. I'm really falling for it. Superb.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
And finally, we've got our S&S style, shovelhead style engine in a street bag style. The frame isn't our frame. It was provided by the customer. He started this project about 30 years ago. The frame wasn't really up to much, so we changed the geometry by cutting off and reconfiguring the headstock and the swing arm access point there. It's our stainless system to exhaust there. Here we've gone and used Tiger 1050 forks, but we've extended it by 25mm, and again they've got the Andriani Italian cartridges.
Yeah.
Also, to help with the overall geometry, we produce our own step yokes here.
I see, yes.
We use similar ones on the desert step there. What it means is that they're clamped. You can clamp them down slightly lower, and with the protrusion above, we've got the clip-ons. We can keep that clip-on style, albeit sat up a little bit higher than normal, because the whole idea is to give that racing look. With the offset of the yokes, that was necessary to give us the trail that we needed for the handling. We're able to shut the speedometer inside the yokes.
Very nice.
And inside the dash, underneath the bearing there, we've got the USB port and provision to stick his mobile phone.
Fantastic.
The oil tank is also a battery box, so with a quickly detachable seat unit that comes off, the battery sits inside there, albeit it's self-supported, so we've got no undue weight on the aluminium oil tank.
Yeah.
Our tailpiece there, and a deflector on the back to stop the elements coming up, somewhere that we can put the number plate and the rear indicators. Customer provided the master cylinders, but that's our switch gear that we've got that's machined so it looks like it's integral on both sides there, and there we've got the indicators, the electric start and the horn.
That's amazing. So really the only thing that's limiting what you can do for the customer is their imagination.
And when we put our imaginations together, it's limitless.
Very much so, yeah. I remember the last time I saw you, you were doing a 6-tube frame for a CBX. That was quite a while ago.
That's quite a while ago, actually. That one there, yeah. That got past. I know the new owner of that there. Funny enough, we're starting to get sort of more interest on that style of bike again. I think it's a little bit cyclical, really, there. Yeah. How passions come and go a little bit there.
You wouldn't think it with motorcycles, but they are very passion driven, aren't they?
They are. And funny enough, I've been chatting to a guy that was heavily involved with the Harris frames, which went totally out of fashion, but they're coming back in again.
Yes.
It's just the way it is, really.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice talking to you.
All right, all the best.
See you again soon.
Look forward to seeing you every year.
Thank you.
All right.